seek refuge. I seek refuge. I seek refuge. I seek refuge in the true light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the light throughout the ages. The light without beginning or end. The light without beginning or end. I call on primal light. I seek refuge in the true light. Aten Self Supreme, Primal Light, Aten I am the eternal truth. I am the unmanifest. Self Supreme, all is myself. I alone exist. Aten Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, and thank you for joining me today. I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. I am the void unmanifest. I am primalites, prepared for the world, taking this form and this self-identity as Auset, Aten. I am the liberator, and I am the liberator, and I advocate for all selves. Hail, 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 hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. So I am going to share the screen so that you can say the hail to the primal light with me. Hail, 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 hail to the primal light. Hail, 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 hail to the primal light. Yes. So this way, we will do this on the screen together. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to thank you for taking the time to join me on how to move from duality to non-duality. Today, we will be focusing on the primal light. Today, the session will be, we're calling on the primal light. We're doing the primal light meditation. We're going to be singing and dancing to the beat. So this is what we're doing in this session. To come into true realization of yourself and to know yourself, you must be secure. You must be stabilized. You must be rooted in your self-supreme primal light. I call on the primal light. I am primal light. I am true light. And so, as a reminder, And we are moving from duality to non-duality. We are on a mission, self-rescue, to castrate this duality dream character called the ego false self, to return to being my real and true self. The battle must be won against the mind. You must stand up to your mind. Your mind is going to bring fear, and your mind is going to try to talk you out of this. Your mind is going to offer you things in this world. You must refuse it all. I know I want nothing. I need nothing. This dream duality existence. I only want to know my truth. I only want to return to being my real and true self. You must say these things to the mind. The battle has always been the mind against the self. The mind is sick and prone to delusion, mental sickness, and evil. Stillness calms, purifies, and heals mind sickness. Stillness is a remedy for the mind. Stillness is how you connect with your self-soul and how you arise the Supreme Teacher within your self-soul to rise up and come pull this ego false self, this ego off of you so you can return as a baby self to be your real and true self and make union with your self-soul. You must engage the mind in stillness to move from duality to non-duality. Now, we are going to start out. Will you play stillness with me? I give honor to myself, Supreme. Let's practice the vibration. And so I have noticed that so you know what? Let's do the hail to the primal light, and then we'll practice the vibrations. So I hope you can see the screen. Hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. Hail to the transparent light. Hail to the light throughout the ages. Hail to the light without beginning nor end. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to the primal light. Hail to myself, Supreme primal light. I bow to the primal teacher. I bow to the eternal truth. I bow to the eternal self. I bow to the great supreme wisdom within. I bow to the great supreme truth within. I bow to the great supreme intelligence within. I bow to the great supreme teacher within. Hail, 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 hail to the primal light. I am primal light. I am the true light. All is myself, and I alone exist, and all of myself must return unto me. Right now, we're going to say salutation to all of ourselves supreme. Hail, hail to the primal light, self, Aten Ra. Hail, hail, hail to primal light self, manifest. Hail, hail, hail to primal light self, unmanifest. Hail, hail to avoid self, manifest. Hail, hail, hail to the void self, the baby self, unmanifest. Hail, hail, hail to our true and pure unified self, the void unmanifest. Hail, hail, hail to our self, supreme self, that which has no name, that can't be explained. Hail, hail, hail to our self, supreme self, primal light. All is myself, and I alone exist. All of myself must return unto me. I am one with all. I am in alignment with all of our self supreme selves. Our self supreme is in alignment, bringing balance to all of its duality. So the self has fragmented itself on so many levels. And right now, all the selves moving into balance. So now we are going to do the vibration. Remember that you're going to spiral the vibration around your body, chanting after your affirmations, reprogram your mind and purify your energy. So let's go. Excuse me. Now we move to the second vibration. Remember to spiral the vibration around your body. Now let's move to our third vibration. Awesome. Awesome. Inhale. Hail to the primal light. Yes. Our primal light self. Our, as this fragmented self. As this fragmented primal light self taking form as this human being. We never stood a chance against the duality. Never did we stand a chance against the duality. This is the reason so very few came to self-realization and liberated the self from tyranny of the mind and all the mind magnetic beings called the deities and the gods and the aliens and the ancestors. This is why Supreme Primal Light is offering to all of its fractal selves the opportunity to rise up into the new, non-dual, balanced world. The baton is in your hand right now. Self Supreme is offering to all of itself in this dream existence the opportunity to rise up in the new, balanced, non-dual world. But how can you rise up in the new, balanced, non-dual world? There's only one criteria for you to leave from this duality and enter into the non-dual world. If you do not do this for yourself, you will not rise up. You will stay within the Self Supreme and you will not rise up to participate in the non-dual world. New beings will rise up in the new balanced world. So it's up to you if you want to rise up or not. All you have to do, I no longer want to explore in this world as this dream character. I want to return to being my real and true self. Then you want to set the time, dedication to yourself so that you can take this ego off of you, this baby self that you are, your spirit self, so that you can merge in union with your soul self to be one unified self. You must do this first aspect because all the other aspects will be done for you. But if you don't make the decision that you want to give up this ego existence, give up this ego journey, because you love all your pleasures in the world and you love all your things then that you have, but you cannot bring any of your things with you. You are going to leave all of your treasures and all of your things and all of your riches and your wealth. You are going to leave it here. Everything on this earth is going to burn to ashes. Nothing will be left on this earth. Do you understand me? You are not this body. You are not this mind. You have made an appearance, and the time has come when you must make a disappearance. When have you ever been in realization or of any awareness of yourself? When have you ever have any awareness of your existence? Never. Now is the time when you are getting this opportunity. Take this opportunity if you want it. You're all the selves, so you make a choice. If you want to rise up in the new non-dual world, or you want to just continue in your ignorance and don't want to see that your mind is crazy, that this mind that you have is delusional. This mind is constantly making up stories, and you're thinking that these stories are real. You're thinking that these stories are the truth. No, it's not. It's time for you to know truth. And so we are going to be focusing a lot on just connecting to our Self Supreme Primal Light. So we on every level, we are the self on every level. Right now, I am on the level, the top level of the primal light self. I do not know if there is more beyond that. So this is the level that I'm on right now. So after Aten, then it was self manifest, then it was self unmanifest, primal light self, the fragmented self. Because all of these primal light self, the fragmented self, we're exploring the world with the masculine and feminine separated. The void selves were exploring the world with their masculine and feminine joining union. The that which has no name that can be explained was exploring the world with their self joined together, but with no void between the masculine and feminine so it's all merged in sync in one self. And now the primal light self is the self that is all, everything is in one self. And so the primal light self is moving its duality, returning it back to non-duality. And so we ourselves must do everything that all of ourselves is doing with their duality, returning it to non-duality. It must also take place within you. You too are doing are in duality and non-duality. Your self soul is the non-duality. The spirit self is the duality. You have to move the spirit self, return it back to non-duality, just like all of our supreme self, they are doing. That is their task. And each self has to do what it has to do. So do you. You must do this task for yourself because you're given all of the tools and all of the skills to do this. And plus, you have me right here as a guide to guide you. I've been there and I've done that. And so I am equipped and word I'm looking for, to help you. So all of our supreme selves, they are doing the same thing. They have to move their duality self and return it back to non-duality. You must do this. Call on the supreme teacher within to rise up, enter into stillness, and still your mind. Tomorrow, we will focus on the stillness and calling the supreme teacher. Today, we are connecting to our self-supreme primal light because we want to anchor ourselves into the primal light. We want to anchor ourselves into our self-supreme self. All right, so let's do the I call, and this one will be 2 minutes, and I'm gonna share the screen with each of the songs because when you can't talk and sing at the same time, this thing does not work for that. All right, so let's share the screen. All right, let's do this one. Hail to the self-supreme, self-supreme, primal light. I seek refuge, 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 I seek refuge in the true light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the light throughout the ages. The light without beginning or end. The light without beginning or end. I call on primal light. I seek refuge in the true light. Aten Aten Self Supreme, I am Primal light. Aten I am the eternal truth. I am the unmanifest. Self Supreme, all is myself. I alone exist. Aten Yes, yes, yes. So let's do another one. So we're gonna do another song. Hail to the primal light. Hail, hail. Let's replay that. Hail to the self supreme, self supreme, primal light. I seek refuge. 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 I seek refuge in the true light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the light throughout the ages. The light without beginning or end. The light without beginning or end. I call on primal light. I seek refuge in the true light. Aten Aten Self Supreme, I am Primal light. Aten I am the eternal truth. I am the unmanifest. Self Supreme, all is myself. I alone exist. Aten refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge. I seek refuge. I seek refuge in the primal light. Right. So let's do this one more time. We're gonna do the one for it's gonna be 9 minutes. So we can stand up, just be dancing, connecting. And then after that we will do stillness. Also hum and then stillness. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I call, I call, I call on the primal light. I call, I call, I call on the primal light. I call, I call, I call on the primal light. I call, I call, I call on the true light. Self supreme, primal light. Self supreme. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I call, I call, I call on the primal light. I call, I call, I call on the true light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the true light. Self supreme Aten I call, I call, I call on the primal light. I call, I call, I call on the true light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the true light. I call, I call, I call on primal light. Self supreme, primal light. Self supreme, Aten Aten I seek refuge in the true light. Yeah, I call on the primal light, the light throughout the ages, the light without beginning or end. I call on the true light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I am the primal light. I am the eternal truth. I call on the manifest. I am the manifest. I am the unmanifest. I call on the true wisdom. I call on the supreme intelligence within. I call on the supreme wisdom. I call on the supreme intelligence within. I seek refuge in the primal light. I call on the true light. I call on the true light. Hail to the primal light. I bow to you in love, in honor, in truth, in love, in light, and in truth. Hail to the self-supreme, primal light. I seek refuge, 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 I seek refuge in the true light. I seek refuge in the primal light. I seek refuge in the light throughout the ages. The light without beginning or end. The light without beginning or end. I call on primal light. I seek refuge in the true light. Aten Aten Self-supreme, primal light. Aten I am the eternal truth. I am the unmanifest. Self-supreme. All is myself. I alone exist. Aten I call on my supreme self. I call on my manifest self. I call on my unmanifest self. I am on the primal light. I am the true light. I am the manifest. I call on the light throughout the ages. I call on the light without beginning or end. I call on the primal light. Aten 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 I am the primal light. I am the manifest self. I am the unmanifest. I call on my primal light self. I call on the true light. I call on the primal light. I call on the light throughout the ages. I call on the light without beginning or end. I call on the primal light. I call on the primal light. Self-supreme. Aten 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 I am the true light. I am the eternal truth. I am the self-manifest. I am the unmanifest. Awesome. So now we will do the also hum, call and response, and so this will be call and response. Your turn. Your turn. Hail to the primal light. Thank you for joining us. Continue. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you again for joining me. Hail to the Primal Light. So before we do the other stillness, I want to just give another salutation to all of our Selves Supremes. So know that we have fragmented ourselves, we have created a dream, we have entered inside the dream. The Self Supreme Primal Light is giving the opportunity for all of itself to rise up into the new and balanced non-dual world. All you have to do, you just have to say, I no longer want to continue to be this ego character, this mind being, this God being, but I want to return to my real and true self. Then you must denounce everything that you have attached to yourself. Tomorrow, we will work on that. I am Primal Light, prepared for the world with this self-identity into this form as Auset, Aten. I am the Liberator, and I advocate for all selves. Look beyond this body and see and recognize who I am. Many are stuck at this body that I am in. When I say that I am Auset, I am Mahat, I am Primal Light, representing in this form. Many ones are so delusional because they are stuck in their mind. So I want you to look beyond all of these things. You are the self. You have entered into your own dream. You are wearing this body. We never stood a chance against this duality. And now that this duality existence is moving into balance on every level, all of ourselves is bringing its duality into non-duality. You have to do the same thing. The baton is in your hand. The Self Supreme cannot do it for you and you rise up in the non-dual world. You have to do it for yourself. If the Self Supreme does it for you, you will not rise up. You will make a disappearance into the self, but you will not rise back up in the non-dual world. If you want to continue your journey of this exploration and outside of in this fragmentation of yourself and learn more, then I say be on this journey, dedicating yourself to castrating this ego, to get this mind cloak off of you. And so here to our Primal Light self, Aten. Hail to our Primal Light self, manifest. Hail to our next Primal Light self, beyond, manifest. And remember that this fractal Primal Light self is the shattered self. This is what science called the Big Bang, when the atom got shattered. So we are exploring with the masculine and feminine separated from the self. Now, hail to the Primal Light, to our void self, manifest. All of our void selves, they are unified self. The masculine and feminine is not exploring the world separated. They are exploring with void between them as one unified self. And so this is what must happen within us also. So hail to our next void self, the void baby self on manifest. Hail, hail, hail to our next supreme, self-supreme, void, self, unmanifest, unified, non-dual self. Now, our next self is that which has no name, that can't be explained. Hail, hail, hail to this unified self. In the duality, this self, the duality self is the masculine and feminine is joined, just separated, but within the self. It's not like exploring separately. So hail, hail, hail to our next self, our primalite self. And I don't know if there's more self above the primalite self, but that's where I'm at right now. So hail, hail to our self supreme, the one true and only primalite self. Hail, hail, hail. You too can be in alignment with all of your self supreme. These are all of your selves. But our supreme selves, our self supremes, they will not make union with you until they're dissolving you. Because if you don't do what I have done as giving up the ego, then they won't make connection with you. So you need to give up this ego so you can be in alignment with all of your self supreme. You can get to know yourself on all of these levels, just like I am doing right now. You too can do this. Be on the journey, liberating your baby self from slavery. All right, so now we are going to do I am stillness, and I am going to share the screen with the video for it to play. And so I will see you the next sunrise. Welcome. Please sit in a lotus position. Close your eyes and visualize a sacred circle around you. I want you to visualize like the light as bright as the sun. Visualize your sun encircling you, and you are safe, you are still, and you are calm. Inside your sacred circle, it is just you and you alone. In stillness, it is about quieting the mind so that we can listen to our inner truth, our inner self, our inner intelligence, our inner wisdom, our inner teacher. I am stillness. I am awake, alert, attentive, and aware. I am stillness without thoughts. yada 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 yada